Hey!
What's up, party
Welcome to
people?
this Beer Swall Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
I am Shagdog. Walk of life, bitches.
Yeah. Drink of life. Beer. Ooh. Hey, Shagdog, I got Tampa Bay Brewing Company's... Huh?
My thighs hit the table, and I was like, I forgot how fat my thighs are sometimes.
Oh, you got fatty thighs. Say that 5 times real fast.
Yeah.
I got Tampa Bay Brewing Company... You're stomping all over me, man.
So I think we got a delay going on. So I said it before you started talking, but...
All right.
Go!
We got Tampa Bay Brewing Company's Sunset Sherbet. It's a fruited sour ale with orange, tangerine, vanilla, and lactose. Does not exist on their website. Does not exist on Beer Advocate. I don't even know if it exists on Untappd. I didn't check. Doesn't matter. I'm just diving in, Shagdog. You go ahead.
Oh, that smells like strawberry when I open it. This is a strawberry shortcake imperial ale by Southern Tier Brewing, which is out of New York, upstate New York, Southern Tier area. Right? 8.6% ABV. It's an American strong ale. They make a lot of American strong ales, flavored, crazy flavors, French toast, whatever. Most of them I don't like. There's been a couple of them I like, so hopefully I like this one. And it does say Jammer. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what it is, but here it seems like our connection just keeps fucking up. You know, you paused a couple times when you were talking.
Yeah, you're frozen right now too. Oh, your pot. You're.
No,
Here you go. You're
I'm
back
doing the Mr. Roboto. Don't know what he got though.
Yeah, but I thought it was funny. One of those videos we did a couple weeks ago, last week, and you said you're frozen. Oh shoot, you're frozen. And I watched the video back, and you were frozen. So. But you're on Wi-Fi, right? Maybe your Wi-Fi needs to be updated.
According to this thing, I got a good signal, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. It always says though on here to go to connect directly if you're gonna.
Oh well, yeah. So if I could, where I'm at, I would.
Yeah, you gotta get a 200-foot Ethernet cable like I have.
Well, I did have a cable, but I don't know where it's at.
Did I give my score? I did.
You didn't even tell us what it's about, man. You didn't tell us what
79
it is.
Beer Advocate, American Strong Ale, 8.6% ABV, strawberry imperial ale with natural flavors made with milk sugar. There you go.
Well, this has a nice aroma of orange and especially tangerine. And I can smell like a little milkiness to it, but overall, that's what I'm getting. Maybe a little hop in there. Overall, the sourness, maybe very golden. You would think it'd be more golden if it was a sunset sherbet, right? Head is quickly dissipated, almost like a Sprite, you know, just kind of fizzed out, or a 7-Up, you know. I'm going to dive in. Go ahead and introduce yourself to your beer.
What's that? Something new? Hi, beer. Yeah. This looks great, golden, and the head dissipated, but there's a little film on there, leaving a little bit of lace. The smell is it smells like strawberry shortcake, strawberries, whipped creamy, that bready sponge cake or whatever hell the cake that comes with strawberry shortcakes. A little bit of that breadiness, that smell is actually in there.
Shortcake,
smells pretty good. Sugary, sweetness, creamy, strawberry. I'm ready to drink it.
Well, Shagdog, mine's got a little bit of a sour tart type flavor. It's got a nice sweetness there of orange and tangerine. Yeah, and the vanilla's there actually too. It's very light, but it's there, and it has that that milky, or not milky, but the kind of a creaminess to it from the lactose that's in it. So overall, this is a pretty decent sour. I think you would actually like this. I know you're not a big fan of the sours, but I think you would like this one. Even though it is the stepchild of the company, because they don't claim it. It's like, oh no, you know, we didn't make that. No. We don't know your mom. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
You froze
But
there
it's
for a
Sunset
second like
Sherbet. What did you hear me? I said, well, we don't know your mom.
this. Yeah, the audio came through, but you just froze there a little bit when you're like this.
Okay.
You're playing the mime.
But it's very delicious, very easy to drink. I'm not going to grade it just yet. My initial feelings, it is a B plus, but let me give you a feeling when I get down here.
Yeah, this one's way better on the nose than the taste. It does have some of the same qualities of strawberry creaminess, a little bit of that breadiness that smells of shortcake. It almost has a little bit of vanilla taste in there, but just that, I think it's just the beer style, the American Strong Ale. I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
So you're picking up a little bit of the alcohol.
And that's made by Southern Tier, right? You said?
Yeah, it's a little diacetyl too in these type of beers, so you get a little bit of diacetyl also.
Yeah, most of the sours you'll get a little diacetyl, and some of those that you have there. What is that one considered?
American Strong Ale.
American Strong Ale. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's called Imperial on the bottle, but it's American Strong Ale.
I was informed recently that I changed the beer style names to my feeling. My liking.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with your feeling.
It's a beer that identifies as this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shagdog, I told you that Tampa Bay Brewing Company is one of my favorite new breweries. There's 2 breweries in the area. One's in Ybor and one's at West Chase. I'm going to have... Huh?
They got 2 in the area, huh?
Yeah. And they have the little pub, with the brewery. I think I'm going to have to venture out one day and visit this establishment.
They might have something
and do
on tap
a video.
you can't find.
And do a video. And it might be Jammer Unveiled, because I may undon the normal garb.
I think you should wear it and go in there, minus the headset.
You think I should just go in there with the idea that nobody can tell it's fake?
They probably won't ask anything. They'll probably look at you like you're some type of movie star.
That's true. They may recognize me.
Yeah.
Ah, you're Jammer from the Spinner Swamp Beer Review.
Yeah, I think that's Keanu Reeves in costume, trying to disguise himself.
Those days are gone.
You're about 40
when I was younger, maybe.
Heavier.
I don't even have an older one. Because Keanu Reeves, older look for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
When I was younger, you could say I looked kind of like him, but there's Freaky Freaks. Hey, well, I know I'm going to be there. Shagdog, you want to come along?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be in Paris. I think Paris, the 5th of May. I think it is. I'll have to send Freaky Freaks.
You go to England, then France, then Italy.
London, Paris, France. I mean, Italy.
Something's in your underpants.
Rome. Sorry, Rome.
Rome. Yeah, you're going to Rome.
London, Paris, Rome. How far away from you are from Rome? Where's Rome at?
Rome if you want to.
Roam 'em if you got 'em.
Yeah, roam around the world.
Everybody goes back to Rome, right?
Right. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, right?
Yeah, well, if only those days existed back then. Well, I'd probably be in the arena then. Getting killed by lions.
You'd be some sex slave.
I'd be in the arena getting killed by lions. What are you talking about?
You'd be a sex slave. You'd be, please let the mistress, the dame, whatever they call the lady master, please let it be her tonight, not master. I want 8 hours.
Oh, man.
He better not come see you, because he can't come see me. I'm less than 8 hours, about 7.5. Well, from your area, about 8 hours, 8.5 maybe.
What are you talking about?
from me to you right now, about 8 hour
Yeah.
drive, eight and a half. If you go see Freaky Freaks, 8 hour drive, you're not coming to see me.
Well, you don't come to see me, so.
I did come down. Well, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but you couldn't drive the interstate to come visit me down where I was at. I had to go up north to be able to visit you.
Where at?
At a hospital.
Well, but you were up there visiting your sister, though. She was in the hospital. Come on. I mean, did you only go up there because Shagdog's coming in town? I'll go see my sister. Well, at least I get to see Shagdog for a few minutes.
Yeah. Dang, that's too bad that he's that far away.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Maybe catch a speed bullet train. I got a speed bullet.
Yeah, I'm on this tour
catch
thing.
a quick flight from Rome. Maybe get on a little charter flight.
But the problem is, I'm in with a tour group.
That's why I would never want the tour stuff. I'd rather just go over there and be free.
Well, I like the idea of being free, but the tour group thing is good because you get to hit a lot of different things in a short amount of time.
But look at this, Jammer. You rent a van in Europe. You go to mainland Europe. Not England, but mainland Europe. Oh, you go to England. You can drive across the tunnel, right? Anyhow, you get a van. You camp out in a van. You find safe spots.
Down by the river.
I don't know if they have Walmarts over there. You maybe camp out in Walmart.
Tesco.
You could drive all over Europe. That's what I'm going to do when I go there.
Yeah, which is never. Oh, then you'll have to try to Oregon. How close is Oregon to Colorado? Maybe you could visit Jammer fan.
That's pretty far still, too.
Nah, it's like 12 hours, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say Salem, Oregon to Denver, Colorado. Just to give an example. Yeah, that'd be a 19-hour car drive.
Oh, man, that's too much. Dang.
Yeah. America's big, Jammer. America's big.
Make big.
Make big. I mean, you figure from where I'm at to you, well, where I used to live in Florida, it's about taking the back roads, not even the highway. Although I think the highway might even be long because I got to drive way out west to hit 75 to go down.
I still say it's probably, yeah, it's still a good distance.
Yeah. I mean, that's a long drive. I have 7.5 hours. That's the longest I ever drove in my life.
Well, I've
Straight.
driven further.
Straight, not with a brake or whatever, but.
I mean, I drove straight up to North Georgia. Georgia's a freaking long state, man. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
But I've drove up to North Florida. North Georgia. I'm sorry.
Virginia.
And I did that in a matter, just a short time, really, when you really think about it.
Did you
But
go
I
to
mean,
Atlanta?
when we used to right outside of Atlanta, here's Atlanta, right? I was up here.
Okay.
So I drove all the way through that area and into that area, and that was not that long of a drive, but it just seems long because it's.
Oh, you're saying your vacation you went on a few months ago.
Yeah, okay. When I went to the little town that was like a little barbarian village.
Town.
Yeah. Now, driving from Florida to up north, I remember as a kid with my parents, we drove all the way to Virginia, starting out early morning, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and stopping around 8 o'clock at night. So 12, 13 hours.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shit, we drove to upstate New York once from Florida. We left at like 6:30 in the morning. We didn't make it to New York till about 5 in the morning. That was rough, though. I mean, I could have gone to sleep. I wasn't driving. My brother and my parents drove. But I couldn't sleep in no damn car. I can't just sleep in a car.
Well, I fell asleep in the car. They turned around and stopped and got some food and everything else. And then here I am in the back. And I wake up smelling French fries.
Yeah.
I mean, freedom fries.
Yeah, my grandmother was with us, too. Yeah. Freedom fries, yeah.
And I'm like, what did y'all do? Stop and get something to eat? Yeah, we stopped, got gas, got something to eat.
Lucky.
Hey, Lucky, how's it going?
What's this podcast about? We're drinking beer and we're just talking. Reviewing beer.
Well, we're grading the beer. We haven't got to the grade yet.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
We're not really a podcast. We're a beer review, but we just do it live so we don't have to record it and upload it. It just goes automatically.
Thanks for joining us, though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky. We're lucky.
We're lucky that Lucky showed up.
I thought we had a Lucky on here before. Didn't we used to have a Lucky? What's that say?
What did it say?
Yeah, into thick, like thick girls. I don't know what that is.
No, that's THCA, right? That's cannabis, right?
No, that's
I got an actual drink that I'm going to be reviewing one day
Is that a beer?
that has THC in it.
THCA? THCA. Let me Googleize that.
Man, you're so unhip.
Tetrahydroanic acid is a non-psychoactive cannabinoid found in raw, unearthed cannabis plants. Oh, I wouldn't want none of that.
Oh, yeah, you would. You just can't get it, that's all.
Now, if you spell that a little bit different, I am into thick chicks.
Well, that's true, too. So you're into getting a little high and being with some thick chicks.
Yeah. Not real thick, though.
Oh, well, anyway, let me give my grade on this real quick. I'm going to stick with a B+ and a swallow and a half, a swaff, man.
Yeah. That's nice, Jammer. This, I wish it tastes more like strawberry shortcake. But it's okay. You got the strong ale vibe going with a little bit of strawberry shortcake. I'm going to give it a B+ and a swallow and a quarter.
Sounds good. I do have a couple of drinks, Shagdog, that I've been holding back that has THC in it. Thanks, Lucky. Take care, man.
I don't think he said he's leaving, did he? He said,
Oh,
I like you
yeah, I
guys,
like you
so
guys.
Yo, cool.
Ah.
You're cool. You're cool. Hey, where are you from, Lucky? You got a unique vibe.
Freaky Freaks that was on here earlier and commented on it. He's in Italy, or Milan, I should say.
Yeah. Lucky is like, I like you guys. Yeah, cool. I'm trying to get that
Vibe.
accent vibe going. Yeah, cool.
Now, Jammer fan, he would be right in with that. He'd be there, okay, I'm going to vape right now.
Yeah, Jammer fan would have just even, I wouldn't have to Googleize it. He's my Googleizer when it comes to that, you know.
He would have been right there with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when he told me about broccoli had big balls or whatever, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He told me right about broccoli had big balls. I'm like, oh, okay. I've never heard of it.
Jammer fan, he jumps on a lot of different stuff, you know. It's awesome. Anyway.
Seems to have the invisible touch, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I was going to say I have several different drinks that have THC in it that I've been holding back on to do. Because I don't know exactly how much it's in there. And I don't know whether I should do them when I'm working the same night, you know. If I start to drink them right about now and then a few hours later when I'm having to go in. You know?
Jammer, imagine going back to the 80s and saying, you know, take a time machine back there with some good hydro, right? And you tell somebody about some THCA, some non-psychoactive acidic form of THC abundant. You know, you tell them about it, you're like, they'll be like, look at you, you're like, what the fuck planet are you from? You know? Okay. I'm living in the 80s still.
When I was in Bahamas, a guy came up to me and said, "You want some ganja, man?" You know, like that.
Oh, that's old school.
And if I wasn't with the girl I was with at the time, I probably would have said, "Sure," you know. Yeah. I would have took the risk. And then when I was in Jamaica, a guy came up, "Hey, you want some Bob Marley, man?" You know. And if I wasn't with the girl I was with at the time, I probably would have.
I remember when I was I was like 18 years old, senior in high school. I went to a Grateful Dead concert at the Spectrum in Philadelphia, and my girlfriend had to go to the bathroom. She was like 16. I was dating a 6-year-old. I didn't have sex with her though.
What?
Anyhow, we broke up. Anyhow, I never got a chance. But I went to Grateful Dead concert with her mother and her uncle. They're big Dead fans. We're going up. We had to go over the hockey wall. They still had the hockey wall there in the Spectrum, you know, but you had to find the opening to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
And we're going up there. People are like putting their hands on us. I'm sure somebody copped a feel on her or whatever. Hey, and then we get up. Hey, you got any Sid? You want some Sid? You got any Sid? You want some Sid? Like I was getting acid offers, or I could have been a big seller at the time too, if I would.
Well, ecstasy will cause a lot of people to be touchy feely too. You know.
Yeah, I don't even know if they had ecstasy back then. I mean, I know it came out in the '60s, but you never heard of it in the '80s, right? Ecstasy. You know,
yeah, that's true.
Acid, you know. But man, I could have sold or bought a lot of Sid during that concert.
Yeah, that's true. It's crazy crap.
But man, the big thing was that I had a backstage pass for Grateful Dead. I'm not a Grateful Dead fan, but I had the backstage pass.
You're not a deadhead?
No, I was like, I'm going to save this. And I think my friend who was a deadhead didn't go to the concert. I think he stole that shit from me because it was missing. And I was like, I know that fucker stole it. You know, anyhow.
Yeah, I don't care if you're not a big fan or whatever like that. It belonged to you, and somebody come along and take it. That's just.
Now, if he would have said, "Hey, hey Shagdog, you know I'm a fan. Can I have that?" I was, you know what, Dust? Here you go.
Yeah.
You know, if you asked me for it, but stealing it, that's.
Hey,
that's
and let me get you a patty melt
fingers.
too at the same way. Captain Save-A-Ho, right?
Right, Captain Save-A-Ho.
Put you through rehab.
You know, the worst part of that shit is that kid gave me a bowling ball. He's like, here, I kept all the shit I bought him, buy his meals, because he made less money than me to begin with, and then paying for his patty melts and then let him borrow $50. And then I'm like, 5 months later, I'm like, man, can I get my $50 back? He goes, here, I got this bowling ball. You want? I'm like, fuck it, I'll take your bowling ball. It costs $200. Oh, he already had 4 more though, probably from all the patty melts that he's saved on.
Oh, yeah.
I took a stupid bowling ball that he bought. It was drilled too big for my fingers. I couldn't even use it.
Yeah.
And then it was even cracked. That come to find out it was cracked. I couldn't even sell it. You know, I was like, what the fuck?
That's right.
Patty Melt McGee, we called him.
I like how he Freak says, is almost always wrong.
Almost. Depending on who you're stealing from, I guess. Yeah, I used to steal in my young days. You know, last time I stole something that I recall. Oh, wait. Well, anyhow. Pack of cigarettes when I was like 15 years old. But Jammer did talk me into, hey. I was like, oh, I want this red bowling ball. When we used to bowl. And he's like, well, the blue one's cheaper. Just switch the balls. And
The boxes.
Same bowling ball, same company, same style, just a different color. But the other one was like $10 more or something. Or $20 more, or whatever it was. But that is retail theft. And, yeah.
Thanks for
but
exposing.
I blame the cashier for not checking the box and the color of the ball. That's her own fault, right?
It's terrible, isn't it?
When you buy a pair of shoes, they open up the box and look at the shoes, right? I'm hoping they're...
I tell you what, I was at Skechers the other day in a Skechers store buying shoes for the trip.
Switch the shoes.
And I tried on the shoes. I put it in the box, went up to the front. What does the guy do? He goes in and looks at each individual shoe to make sure it's the same size.
Oh, yeah. Well, they check the size to make sure so you don't have to come back and get the size wrong. But
I know what the size was. I tried them on.
Does he look at the color and everything else on the box to make sure it's the same exact shoe? You know?
Yeah.
Because you could easily.
So I have to say, he knew his job and he knew what people did.
Yeah, because if you could easily put $100 pair of sneakers in a $60 pair of sneaker box, or whatever, and try to get out of there with it. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's all I know. You ready for another beer?
This reminds me of our young days when we used to do karaoke versions of this.
Oh, yeah. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go?
Don't you wish you were 28 again, going to the karaoke bar?
There's some things I would do differently, but I wouldn't mind being 28 again.
I don't think we'd probably drink every day and go out a lot as much as we used to.
Well, yeah, we drank a lot back then.
I mean, went bowling all the time, drinking bowling.
Almost every day we went bowling.
Yeah, I mean, we might have been lucky if we took a 2-day bowling break a week, maybe. And then we started doing karaoke, and it was usually, we were bowling all week, and we went to karaoke on Sunday nights, usually at first. That was our night, Sunday night karaoke, yeah. And then I started going more. Matter of fact, especially when I became single again in 2013, I really started going to karaoke more, but it sucked by then,
Mm-hmm. That is true.
All the girls got younger, and I got older.
Well, it wouldn't be bad if the girls were younger and you were older if you had money.
True.
Because then the girls would be flocking to you anyway. Or fame, if you had that. Or power. Money, fame, or power. If you had those three things, or one of those three things.
And the fourth one, which is the fake one, prestige. You might not have no money, but you might have an important position. They might think you're a sergeant or a captain of something, or you're a team lead. They think, they hear that. Oh, you must have money. Prestige.
Yeah, you would have been in like Flynn, man.
Yeah. I'm going to start using that prestige one. I'm this. I'm going to just lie about what I do.
Let's see.
I'm a day trader. I look at my stocks every day, and I just dream of doing better.
Yeah, you could say you're a day trader, and at night what was it? Resupply customers.
Yeah, I'm a merchandise supplier.
Merchandise supplier, yeah, that's a good one.
I'm going to change that today, Jammer. Thanks. Because I actually updated it today. I was like, I'm just going to tell the truth. I put it on there. But I like merchandise.
Well, I told you you should lie. If you're not going to lie, then you should do George Costanza. Go total truth.
Total truth.
And see what happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Total truth. I live in the basement. That kind of thing.
I live in the attic, though, not the basement.
Okay, the attic, and
I'm like, Mom, more meatloaf. Really, I'm very comfortable about my situation right now, Jammer. If I was still in Florida, I'd probably be out on my own now. But my parents moved out of state. I went with them.
Where do we go now?
I thought when I got up here, I might move out on my own, but I'm like, I'm comfortable living with them because I'm saving so much. I'm not saving a lot of money, but I'm saving a good enough money, more so than I would be if I was on my own. I'm on my own. Oh, I'm on my own now. I'm on my own. Ooh. No, 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 no. My life sucks so bad.
Broccoli big balls.
I live with my parents. Oh, I live
Oh boy.
Oh, these 2 beers are hitting me 9-10%. Okay. I didn't eat
All
anything.
right. Let's get to the next one.
I gotta get some water before this next one. Okay.
Thanks for watching, comment, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hey, Lucky, thanks for jumping in.
Lucky.
Hopefully you come back, subscribe, share.
He
Let us know.
unlucky now.
Freaky Freaks.
Always. Come back in and
thanks.
say unlucky.
Take care.
Hey, unlucky. We had a guy named Lucky. That's me. I felt unlucky since I started watching you guys.
I've lost my luck and I don't know where it's going. All right, I'm Jammer.
Shagdog. We'll see you on the next one.
Take care.